Always a party at Patchworks. Let's get this party started. Woot, woot. Hi, everyone. This is Julie from Patchworks, and I am so excited that you're joining us for another Must Sew TV tonight here at Patchworks. Tonight is Thursday, September 12th, 2024, and we have so many exciting fabrics to show you. And let's just get started. So tonight I have Kate with me in the studio, and you'll be seeing more of her in coming weeks, but I'm super excited to be having an assistant back in the studio. Woot, woot. So let's get started. We're going to be monitoring the comments. If you have any questions, we will do our best to answer them. If we miss them, we'll come on back and answer them after the program. How does that sound? All right. So let's take a peek at the bundle of the week. Bundle of the week. So we have a gorgeous selection of 12 fabrics this week that we're calling Vintage Halloween. So the Vintage Halloween was inspired by a Pinterest picture sent to us from one of our dear customers, Linda. So Linda, I hope you like our choice. So we put together some kind of spookiness, but also some beautiful florals. So we have some fig tree in here, we have some art gallery, we have some grunge, we have some beautiful Three Sisters florals, we have some great woodland and wildflowers, some canvas from Northcott, some basic gray. This is part of the Little Black Dress series, and then some spooky Halloween. So our bundle of the week are 12 fat quarters that we have set that would be regularly priced $39, but while supplies last, it is $24.99. Supplies are limited, and this week we thought the pack was so amazing that we made half-yard bundles for double the fun, and so that would be just $48.98 for the half-yard bundle. So you're going to want to make sure to scoop that up sooner than later if that was something you were interested in. So I'm so excited to see so many of you hopped on. Woo-hoo-hoo, so exciting. Make sure to share with your friends so we can have lots and lots of fun. Also, if you aren't able to watch the whole program or you need to watch it like again, check out our YouTube channel so that you can watch any of our previous content over and over and over. Just, have Julie TV going on in your sewing room all the time. All right, so let us move on to some of our fun new fabrics that we have going on. So, new in the shop that we are super excited for, we have Live Out Loud by Seth Apter, okay? So we are super excited for this guy here with the Live Out Loud. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting for it. So let's take a peek at it, okay? We have it live on the website, which is also really exciting. So Seth Apter is this amazing graphic artist for Free Spirit Fabrics. There's kind of in the spirit of some of the Tim Holtz stuff where it's kind of mixed media and just fun, 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 fun. So all the colors, all of them, not just some of them, all the colors. Outside the lines, without a doubt, past, present, future. I love my text. So we have half-yard bundles, we have fat quarter bundles. If you are looking for us to make you larger bundles, well, of course, we would love to hook you up with more fabric. So lots of great fun collage-y things, playful fabrics. This is digitally printed in order to get all of this great texture. And this would work really, really well if you do collect a bunch of Tim Holtz as well. This would work really great with our Halcyon tonals. Write your own story. Like, how inspiring is this? You could just like have these fabrics and just wrap a frame with them, wrap a canvas, hang it in your office. Lots of fun stuff. So we have this particular fabric line, 15 fabrics in the line. This is $52.50 for the Fat Quarter Tower, and it is $105 for the half yard tower. So let me grab that link for you so that you can see the Live Out Loud. It's on the front page of our website. All right, so you can just shop to your heart's content. Now we have a couple fun projects to share with you that we can bring in the fabric lines if you were interested in. The first one here is called the Intersected Quilt. And that one, let me quick look for the details on it. That is from Free Spirit. I'm sorry, it is not from Free Spirit. It is a purchased pattern from Everyday Stitches. It is available digitally or as a paper copy. It is a $12 pattern. Let us know if that was something you were interested in. And then the second inspiration quilt is called Ticket Strips. And Ticket Strips is digital only, and that's from So Many Creations, New York, for $10. And let me show you that picture. So that one's tickets. So like, that's kind of cool, seeing the tickets. Now I think there's a lot of really great things you can do with it, and just really great big, you just have squares together, frame it with black, really great. Just want to make sure, do we have any questions yet? I know we have some people excited about the fabric and excited and saying hello, and I'm so excited that you're joining us. So that one's super fun. So we'll scoop this one away and show you the next fabric line. All right, so next up, well, while we're pulling that one away, I want to share with you the quilt behind us because, you know, it's getting to be spooky season. And, well, we were talking the other day, and I don't know that Halloween is a season per se. I think that from now on, Halloween is a vibe. Don't you think that sounds cool? Halloween is a vibe. So this is Meowgical. Meowgical is an art gallery quilt. We had this is a pixelated quilt. I think one of the really fun things is the ghost quilt design that Angie used to quilt it up. We have some Meowgical kits in the store for $79.99. It's a 62-inch square pattern or quilt. It's a free and downloadable pattern from the Art Gallery website, and it is featuring the Erie fabric line from Art Gallery Fabrics. Once again, that is on our website, and I'm going to grab that link for you. So on our website, we have the new arrivals, and then we have the new but holiday arrivals, because I know some of you want to skip over the holiday fabrics. I don't know why, because they're so fun and festive, but some of you don't do any holiday sewing, and so I don't want you to be forced to look through those as you are perusing our new collections. So that is a link to our Erie collection that has all of the great fabrics and the really pretty floral that we had been out of. We were able to get it back in stock. So we have the full collection, including the fun stuffy doll panel, back in stock. All right, so let us hop to this one. So this one here, this is Mini Hearts. And Mini Hearts is a new line from Andover. It is so cute. It is all of these hearts, but these hearts look like little pin dots. So from here, they probably look like pin dots. And then we look at it a little closer, and maybe you can see that it's actually a little heart as the pin dot. So we have the whole range of colors together as a fun bundle, or you can buy them individually. So for a short time, they'll be available just set like this, and then we'll probably put them into the color wall. But for now, let's take a peek at them. So you have your pinks and reds, orange, yellow, green, 2 different greens. That's pretty cool. And then we have our blues. Ooh, you know, and so often when we're looking at quilt fabric, there aren't that many greens. And so it's cool to see all the blues and greens. So very, very pretty. And then you have your gray hearts on white. Very Valentine-y here. You have your red on white and then your red on black, okay? So this is a fat quarter bundle, 16 fabrics, $52 for the 16 fat quarter bundle. And then you have the half yard bundle as well for $104. So we can absolutely go ahead and make you a larger bundle or kit you something different. I'm going to give you a link to that collection. And then I'm going to show you some fun inspiration that is available for this quilt. Oh, and I'm so excited. We have all sorts of people joining us today. Hi, Doug. So having a celebrity join us as a viewer. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. So the first quilt I'm going to show you is actually this one right here. Isn't that fun? It's called Mini Heart, and it is featuring the Mini Heart fabric. It's a free download. Let me grab that link for you to be able to take that free downloadable pattern if you had wanted to make it. And of course, if you had wanted us to kit it for you, we would be delighted to kit it for you. Grabbing that for you in the link here. Okay, that is super fun. And then you can see these colors go really, really well with Andover's other fabrics. We're just going to leave that here for a second, how they go really well with Kim Schaefer fabrics and also Soliloquy and Scrawl. Okay, Soliloquy and Scrawl. These are two fabric lines. This is Allison Glass and Juicy Juice. And they have been all the buzz of social media because they have a new mini alphabet quilt along coming up in October. And I just wanted to let you know that we have the fabrics in store. Woo-hoo-hoo. So I'm going to get you show you what that is. It is a fun little quilt along featuring an alphabet. And when I brought them in, I showed you a very simple quilt, but here's the alphabet quilt. It's a digital download or printed pattern. It's a $39 printed pattern, so let me know if you had wanted us to special order that in for you. It also is available as a download from their website if you didn't want to wait around for it. And that will start in October. Super fun. Can let us know if you need more information on that, but I just wanted to share that we have all that great fabric and it goes with the mini hearts, which is super cool. So that is the Mini Heart collection. We have another fun Andover collection, which is actually from the Makower UK division. And that is, I'm just throwing fabric everywhere. This is so exciting that have somebody like magically scoop the fabric from the other side. So this one is called Fairy Dust, and we have another fun thing. And we haven't had princesses and fairies and unicorns for a long time. Well, maybe it's just fairies and unicorns, not princesses, but you know, it's always fun seeing all the little girly girl stuff and lots of super fun. So let's take a peek at this fabric. So we have little fairies here and the little flowers. And look at this, there's little stars with little hearts. They're just so dainty. And if you're making like miniature itty bitty little clothes, like can't you imagine just teeny tiny little things? So we have some of our customers that make doll clothes, so you're gonna wanna run in and grab this up because it is just delicious. And here are the unicorns. So see, I'm not forgetting about the unicorns. I just haven't seen good unicorns to bring in to share with you. But I'm all about the unicorns and glitter, so. Cute little mushrooms. And I don't know that this one is going to last long because, well, we've been scooping it up. People have been scooping it up. So this main print is available in the dark and the light. This one's actually my favorite. Let's open it up to take a peek at it. Oh. So this one is a directional print. You can see that it's a really nice scale. If you were going to be making a pillowcase out of this one here, I would recommend that you buy the 1 1/4 yards rather than just the 3/4 of a yard, so that you can get the unicorns laying alongside your head rather than sleeping with it this way. The other fun thing that I was talking about with Lisa today, when we were talking about whenever you use a 1 1/4 yards for a pillowcase, I forgot about this. When you're cutting it to cut the 27-inch length, that extra bit you can turn into the cuff, which is actually really, really cool. So if you had wanted to pull in a fun solid as your accent, or maybe, you know, a fun little piece like this, you could turn a small piece into a tiny flange that would be in between your cuff and your main body. Just a thought, never thought about that, was super excited, and I can't believe I never thought about that. All right, we have a question.
Is the alphabet quilt paper pieced?
There is a question going back to the alphabet quilt, and the question is it paper pieced? So let me put that picture back up. And yes, it is a paper pieced quilt. And then I'm also going to just pull up a little bit information about it so I can talk about it for a second. So that one's right here. And so it's mini. All of this together is 60 by 64. Let me give you a little bit more information about the quilt along. And so it's Tiny Piecing Fun. The mini alphabet quilt is a follow-up to Juicy Juice and Allison Glass's other mini series patterns, this time as a patchwork alphabet. The cover features a classic ABC quilt. Full directions are included in the pattern, but we encourage you to use the blocks to write whatever you'd like. So say what you want your way. Each letter stands 4 inches tall with varying widths, and they easily join together to form words and phrases. Pattern includes tips for joining letters effectively, along with full layout instructions for the cover quilt. Plus, you'll find a new version of the popular mini pineapple block and square and square templates to add even more charm to your creations. Hoo hoo hoo! So the sew along, let me grab this sew along information for you and pop that in the comments. We'll have there's a little video that talks about it, and it's a mini alphabet workshop and sew along. If you sign up, you receive an online community, some Zoom gatherings, and other things. So also very, very fun. That is a direct link to the Allison Glass quilt along. Let me know if that answers your question, but it should be lots of fun, and we do carry the full range of paper piecing supplies right here at Patchworks. Let us know if there was anything that you needed for paper piecing that you didn't think that we carried, and we'd love to grab that for you. Any other questions? I'm just going to quick pop and see. Oh, and Linda had said you could use the mini alphabet on the cuff of a pillowcase. Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. I love that idea. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. I think we're caught up on our questions. Kate's nodding yes. All right. So we have our, did I give you the link for our fairy dust? I did not. Plus, I have a quilt that I'm going to show you. So we talked about pillowcases. Let me show you the quilt idea inspiration. So the quilt idea that we have is super cute. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So this is a free and downloadable pattern from Andover. Super fun. See, we can look at the fabric. We don't have to look at my head. All right. So let's look there, and let me grab that link for you for the quilt. So the quilt, we do have the fat quarter and half yard towers, and then the link for the quilt. And you could also make, it has a book pocket on the back of it. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. That is the free pattern link. So always super fun. I'm not quite sure on the, we got to show that. It's not in the fat quarter bundle. Kate, can you grab the full on the rainbow, right? Yep, straight ahead. There's a rainbow print, rainbow fabric, spectrum, one right there. Yay! All right. So in the fairy dust collection, there's this really cool fabric. And this is super, super cool. So it's a digitally printed selvage to selvage rainbow. Isn't that cool? So this piece here is used in the quilt. Like this one piece is used in all of the little spikes there. Let's take a quick peek at that picture again. So all of the little alternating piece, all of that background is from this single piece of fabric. So super cool. It won't last long. Let us know if you'd like us to kit it up for you. We'd be delighted to do so. And that particular piece is not in the bundle because it really wouldn't cut up well as a fat quarter. And I was just so excited about all the different fabrics that I forgot to share that with you. All right, so that is Fairy Dust by Makower UK. Next up, we are going to talk about some new flannel that came into town. So we have the gorgeous farmhouse flannels from Lisa Bonjean Primitive Gatherings. And then we haven't had much other flannel. And I'm so excited that this winter flannel, which is super, super cute, polar bears from Northcott, just came in. So we'll take a peek at this. It is just, it's called Bear Hugs, and it's 10 fat quarters, or 10 fabrics that we have as fat quarter bundles or half yard bundles. Of course, we can make you larger bundles. You know, I know people who can cut fabric, so that's always a good thing. It could go with some other gorgeous blue and red flannels that you've had. It's wintry. I have it in the holiday collections. I mean, look, this is like the perfect Coca-Cola polar bear. I love polar bears. I have polar bear dishes. You really didn't need to know that, but I have a whole polar bear winter decor thing going on. I have like those little statuettes, and I have some polar bear dishes. Yeah, lots of fun. So let me get you the link for that. And then we also have some fun projects that you can do that. Now remember, that is flannel, right? So with flannel, you want to make sure that you're piecing things a little bit larger. You don't want to have super tiny pieces for it to go together super well. And I have a couple pattern inspirations for you. They are for purchase patterns that we could absolutely get for you. So the first one is called Polar Pals, and that's from Patchwork Studios. It is a $14 pattern, and let me quick grab that picture for you. It is this one right here, and it offers you the 2 different sizes where you can make it the small one that is in the lower right or the little bit larger one in the upper left. And those are some really fun, simple quilts that you make with squares and a couple large half square triangles. Then the next quilt that I think is super fun is from Swirly Girls, and that is some large rectangles with some inset little kind of dashes. So that one's super fun, and that one is called Side by Side. Side by Side is offered as a baby or lap quilt. The baby quilt is 32 by 40 and uses 7 fat quarters, and the 60 by 72 lap size quilt requires 6 pieces at 3/4 of a yard. So, and then you have a little bit of an accent fabric for your dash. So you could use the white as a dash accent here, or you could use something totally different as your accent color. But that's super fun, really exciting, and I hope you like the polar bears as much as I do. So the 10 fat quarters is $35, and then the half yard bundle would be $70. Super fun. Also great for making your winter pajama bottoms for your matching PJ parties. So you could be coordinating or all the same. Super fun. Talking about snowman gatherings, kind of jumping around here, the beautiful snowman gatherings that we have from Primitive Gatherings, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous collection of the full range. I think it's either 36 or 40 fabrics. We did something a little different. So a couple of our customers were commenting that Lisa up at Primitive Gatherings offers her collections in small little sets. And so we decided to put fat stacks together of each of the 3 color stories. So let's take a peek at them. So of course you can buy the full tower, and I believe we still have some other pre-cuts available, but you might want to have a blue and white or denim and white story here. Look at these great prints. I mean, really, there's only a couple prints like the snowmen that are truly anything that could be considered novelty or holiday. So this one and this one. So you have, you know, this could be Americana. It could just be your little ditzy prints for your traditional quilt. So we have the background fat stack, $42. Let me grab the link for you for Snowman Gatherings, just in case if you were in a Snowman Gatherings 4. She's been doing this for a while, and I just love how it's a continuous story. So I have a link to the whole collection here. So this is story 1, and we'll kind of leave this in the background here. And then I'm going to pull out the light blue stack, okay? So the light blue stack. Okay, beautiful. We have some of the primitive muslin, and it is primitive muslin. So if you do buy the fabric and then are kind of shocked that the selvage says primitive muslin instead of Snowman Gatherings, don't be alarmed. Primitive muslin is Lisa Bonjean's kind of basic that's made in a bunch of different colors, and sometimes she creates new colors that are released with a fabric line. So this primitive muslin may or may not be available outside of this collection, but just know that the selvage is different because it is the selvage from her basic line. Okay? And then we dive right into the dark collection. Okay? So the dark collection might not be up on the website yet, but know that it will be by tomorrow. And we have it in store in case if you needed to comment on it and tell us how you just need to have one of these or all of these, or you need a full tower or half yard tower or. So 3 beautiful stories that we're going to, you can kind of see here-ish how you can buy them separate or together. So I hope that that adds to, helps you in your collection building of fun fabrics. We do also have Lisa's Snowman Gathering pattern book, because she's been releasing a new book, whichever collection that she has along the way. And just let us know if you need anything kitted to go with that. As I said, that blue is just really amazing, and it's the only thing that's really at all winter are the snowmen, right? Otherwise, it's just great navy and blues, and then you can pair them with the reds from the Dear Santa to have a really nice Americana collection that would probably go with other, even American Gathering fabrics that she has, or other stash that you might have. Oh, the dark blue, thank you so much, Mary, is on the website. Yes, we've just been cutting and folding frantically, and so I wasn't quite sure what was on the website or what wasn't. So thanks for filling us in on that. I appreciate it. All right. We're doing all right on the, oh, I think we're doing all right here on all the comments. Are we missing any questions, Kate? All right. What else do we have over here? Whew. Well, let's talk about some fun things that we've been working on, and then we'll look at some more things that we have kitted new or rekitted. Okay. So we have been playing along with getting ready for, you know, Halloween, because, well, it's a vibe. It's not a season, right? So last week I shared with you that Heidi had been working on Frank, you know, and maybe we just need to hang Frank in the background since he hasn't been, you know, in our videos these days. So, you know, Frank. And that is one of the patterns from Lila Boutique. Really fun. She's been having a whole series for Hey Boo, which is the fun fabric line that, of course, we do still have in stock. And if you had wanted to play along and make some of the other fun blocks that she was doing, you could make them as pillows. You could make independent quilts with them. So another block that we made from Hey Boo is this super cute little ghost. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So super fun that you have this fun ghosty here, right? Super fun. And which pattern is that one from? That pattern, that is from, so we had our Frank is from Frank. Then Ghost Town has haunted houses and ghosts. We'll still be working on the haunted houses, don't you worry. And then we have the Tricks and Treats pumpkin. So we have one of the little pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns here. And what is super cute is that if you are part of the, if you do Facebook and you're part of the Patchworks Party, which is our quilting group where we share inspiration and have customers share all of their great inspiration, Deb had made a Frank pillow and a Tricks and Treat pillow. And she said, she said this was Julie winking at Frank. So kind of funny. And maybe you need to make a pillow out of every single one of these. So we have the collection of different patterns. If you are looking to make the whole quilt out of Tricks and Treats, we do have, I believe, one quilt kit left. And so this has everything you need to make the quilt just as shown. Super fun, and it has the jelly roll in it. So if you are wanting a jelly roll for Hey Boo, just go ahead and buy this kit, and then you'll have a little bit extra fabric. You can do whatever you want with your jelly roll, and then you have great background and such, as well as a really great pattern. So this quilt is super cute. It is an 80-inch square pattern, and you can make either the whole quilt or individual jack-o'-lanterns along the way. Let me get for you the Hey Boo collection link, because, you know, you're just going to need more Hey Boo, because why is that? Halloween's a vibe, not a season. So this is Hey Boo, and I also have one more kit that is from the collection, and that is the super cute Hey Boo, and we'll be making this fun, the little 2 different blocks from here as well to be able to share with you. We have the fat quarter towers. We do have one more fat eighth bundle left, and we also made some fat stacks and have a bunch of yardage available for your piecing needs. Staying on the theme of Halloween, I have the Bittersweet collection. And we looked at this one before. This is the Frond Design Studio, really, really beautiful collection. Frond is distributed by Northcott these days. I believe this is Stephanie Brandenburg. She has an amazing painterly style, and I just love this panel. So, can we see it? I think so. Ooh, it's spooky. So this is a 24-inch panel, and you could do whatever you like with it, but you can also grab the kit to make this super fun quilt kit that the quilt finishes 60 by 78. Okay, so you have some pieced little bats in here. You have this great, I mean, this is probably my favorite fabric, is kind of like a Van Gogh kind of thing. How you have that sky, the starry night sky, and then some other great fabrics to border it out. Super quick, super simple. Do it in a weekend. Turn it in, and you probably can even have it quilted by Halloween. And you could use this fun little ghosty pattern that you probably can't see, but it's super cute. So you'll have to come in and see all of Angie's amazing Halloween patterns that she has. So, and if she's watching, she's probably freaking out that I'm going to like have 85 of you have Halloween quilts. I'm like, oh yeah, she can sneak in. So she cannot sneak 85 quilts in before Halloween, but I do know that if you finish it up quick and get it in, you know, you can just make it over the weekend. Come in tomorrow, come in Saturday, make it and come in on Tuesday. You know, super quick. She'll be able to have it done. All right. We put together 2 new fat stacks for collections that we have already in store. So Georgia, we were talking about Georgia, and it's just so pretty with the purples and the lemony yellows and the great grass greens. Super great. We still have full collections of, we have yardage for the full collection. I'm going to pull up the Georgia link here that we can drop in the comments. And let's take a peek at the fat stack we put together. Heidi has just been busy chopping and chopping and chopping, and oh goodness, all of the Quilty team have been busy folding and folding and folding. It's just great. So you can make all sorts of really pretty things. And a palette like this, just reminding you, when I put a palette like this together, I leave the background out so that you can add the background. So we kind of have an even mix of medium and small scale, a little bit of the linear, some kind of dot, and this one would be a little bit more solid, okay? So that's kind of the only thing that's missing is a giant scale, which isn't always appropriate for your piecing anyhow. So you just grab this, grab a 12-pack pattern, grab your background, maybe a border, and you're good to go. So we always look at our 12 packs or fat stacks as being our quilt starters. So This Georgia Fat Stick is $42 and has these great fabrics in it. And then we have one remaining fat stack that I haven't shown you yet, and that is for the Winterly collection. So Winterly by Robin Pickens has sort of been a little quiet little background fabric this season so far. So it's really pretty with Robin Pickens painterly style. Look at these. Oh, I just think they're gorgeous. And I love this one, these trees. So this is directional. These are not. These trees are in a variety of colors. So these are like the green into this very interesting kind of like green blue. And you can see this is the same pattern with a black background and then some red popping up in there. These little doves flying around are really cool. Holly berries there, this great, so this is thatched with dots on top, and then another one of these great florals. So we have a bunch of things that go along with this collection. So we still have all of the pre-cuts. You know, so we have our layer cakes, our charm packs, our jelly rolls, our mini charms. We have full towers, we have half towers, we have the really cool panel. Did I show you the panel before? I'm not sure if I showed you the panel before. So let me show you the panel. And this is something that you can cut up. And we do have some great pattern support for this line that I'll just quick run and show you. So I love this panel here because we have 4 great squares that you can just turn into, you know, something simple in a quilt or a wall hanging, or turn them into pillows. And then you have this really fun top and bottom element. So like what could be super fun is that if you turn each of the 4 squares into a placemat, like, I don't know, just cut the squares out, take a little coordinating fabric, frame it on the side, quilt it up, super simple. And then you take your top and bottom, and then you piece it together, and then that's your table runner down the middle. Like, isn't that fun and easy? I think that could be really simple. Maybe I need to do that. What do you think? Okay, I'm going to have Heidi do that. That'll be super fun. So I'm going to, let's just have you look at this for a second, and then I'm just going to quick grab the panel for you to be able, or the pattern, to be able to share with you what it is that you can do with this. So Kate, are there any other questions that we have? No other questions? Everybody's been really quiet and excited about all the great things. So we have 4 amazing patterns that are specific to this fabric line from Robin Pickens that we have in stock. Of course, you could do all sorts of amazing things. So this one here is the pattern that has pillows in it, and so here she's using the top border for a little pillow there as well. So there are pillows and bags. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different projects. Oh my goodness. 6 different projects you can make from there. Then we have the Noble Fur. This one's really fun. This is a jelly roll fabric, or jelly roll quilt. Oh, and guess what? We're just a little over a week away from Jelly Roll Day. What? And then we have this fun pattern here. And then the little posy wreath. Super fun. So that one is the Winterly. Oh, and Joelle shared that she loves Robin Pickens. And yes, I love Robin Pickens too. And she is, I mean, like, so many designers are really nice, but I mean, like, Robin is so nice. So, so nice. Really fun. So here is the link to Winterly in case if you wanted a little bit more information on any of those with the classic red and green combinations with that little bit of that fun aqua blue put in there. Whew. So we had a lot of fun things that we talked about today, and Kate doesn't know it because I was going to quick ask her to bring back the bundle of the week that we shared in the very, very beginning. I don't know if that one's handy at all. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. How exciting is that? So we are going to be celebrating. We're still fine-tuning the details of how we're going to be celebrating Jelly Roll Day, and that is going to be Saturday the 21st. So we, of course, are here this Saturday, and you're going to want to stop by and check out all of the great fabrics that we have. But we will be having some free patterns for you that Moda shares, and then let's see what other tips and or little tricks and whatever we have up our sleeve for then. So let's recap and look at the great bundle of the week that we have. If we have any left, I haven't checked while we've been live, so let's take a peek, because these might go quick, you know. So this is a vintage Halloween inspired from a Pinterest post shared with me from Linda. So if you have a great bundle inspiration, you never know if it might appear. I think Linda might have been waiting like 6 months for it to come around, but you never know. And I always am looking for great inspiration to be able to share fresh and exciting bundles with you. So this is the Vintage Halloween Bundle of the Week that is available in both the fat quarter and half yard sizing. I would like to thank you for joining us today. We've had so much fun sharing all sorts of great fabrics with you. All the fabrics that I shared with you today are on the front page of our website, which is so fun and exciting. We have all sorts of great things coming in every day. Lots of great fabrics to be able to share with you. So if you come in and the fabric's completely moved around, well, it's because we just keep getting in great fabrics, and we need to move things around so that you can see all the fun inspiration and ideas. I will double check the comments and make sure that I didn't miss anything along the way, but I would sincerely like to thank you for joining us, taking time out of your busy schedules. I know there are many programming options available to you. We will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel here on Must Sew TV. But until then, happy quilting, and we'll see you soon.